Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Hoovy186, and there's a rumor going around that the PS4 may have a tablet controller and might replace the DualShock. This one right here, the third iteration. Now, I've had a PS1, I've had a PS2, and obviously I have a PS3. Now, I can easily tell you that this is the best controller out there, in my opinion. This is the best controller out there. I can understand. Like, I heard some people say that, oh, this controller is too small. And me, I have medium-sized hands. You know, I mean, they're not humongous. So, the controller size doesn't bother me. And like, also, I know people said they're tired of the design. Like, here's the thing: I would much rather have a simple design like this than bullshit like the GameCube controller and the N64 controller. You know what I mean? If it's not broke, don't fix it. The only thing that's broke about this controller is the triggers. The triggers are fucking terrible. If they're going to do a DualShock 4, everything is fine. Just take a page from the Xbox 360 controller. Just take those triggers and that's it. You know what I mean? And then this controller would be awesome. But here's the thing. I saw BG's video, and he basically said a lot of the stuff that I've been saying in the past about the Wii U gamepad controller. That's not what I want. I know that's not what gamers want. I know Nintendo fanboys, that tablet controller, that's not what you want. It's what you accept from Nintendo. That's the thing. In tablet controls do not enhance the gameplay experience. I've used the Wii U controller. The tablet controller is not a bad controller at all. It's actually quite impressive. You know what I mean? When you really look at it, when you look at the button layout and everything like that, the Wii U gamepad controller is very impressive. But that's not what I want. I shouldn't be, stuck to that controller. I'd much rather use a regular controller like the Wii U Pro controller or something like this. You know what I mean? This is all you need as a gamer. It's not about the fucking controller. It's about the games. Excuse me. It's about the games. You know what I mean? And this controller, if it's not broke, don't fix it. What's the point of fixing it? You know what I mean? The D-pad is awesome. I like the joysticks. I like the analog sticks. Start, select, home button. It's not that stupid big fucking button that the 360 has. You have your square, triangle, circle, and X. You have the R1, R1. The triggers have to go. The triggers are fucking terrible. I cannot stress this enough. These are the worst triggers I've ever used. These triggers suck. But everything else is fine. This is all we need. We don't need a fucking tablet. We don't need a tablet. Like, if you want a tablet, if you want something similar to a tablet for the PS4, you have the Vita. Why the fuck would you? What's the point? It doesn't make sense. You undermine the supposed selling point of what the Vita is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? I have a video coming up on the Vita also, like the first year that I'll have it. I'll do a video about that. But ultimately this, my point is this, like, if Sony has a tablet controller, as long as it's not the only thing I can use, as long as they give us a alternative DualShock 4, and I can do everything on DualShock 4 that I can do on the gamepad, outside of gameplay shit, I'm okay with it. I can live with it. You know what I mean? But if it's gonna be the same deal as the Wii U controller, I'm not. No way. There's no way in hell. Because tablet controls is not the future. You know what I mean? Nintendo fanboys will trick you into thinking that it is, but it's not. It's not the future. You know what I mean? It may be convenient, but I'm not paying $350 for convenience. I want to pay that type of money for great games, for games that are coming out in the now, then, or when it comes out and beyond, for the great exclusives that Sony provides by funding these studios. That's what I care about. I don't give a fuck about some stupid tablet controller, motion controls, and all that other bullshit that Nintendo's introduced and Sony and Microsoft are trying to fucking, trying to gain from that market. I just want a fucking regular fucking controller. That's it. I just want a regular controller. That's it, man. So, that's really all I have to say. I'm out.